Number 12 on the ballot, the new force, Nana Kwame Bediako.
So Ghanaians, when that be? Anyway, Ghana has returned back to one of these duopolies. And the question we should ask ourselves is, should we expect anything new at all? My answer is no. No. Someone rightly said, foolishness is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Congratulations to the newly elected President John Dramani Mahama. Please kindly, if you are listening to me, don't get me wrong. John Dramani Mahama is not a bad person. Okay? He is not an evil person. And those who follow Nana Kwame Bediako, okay, I can speak for myself. Don't dislike or hate the newly elected president, okay? But we are talking about the moving forward, the progress of the country. The progress of the country is very, very integral because, trust me, people are going through a lot. And the fact that we are choosing Nana Kwame Bediako over someone doesn't mean that Nana Kwame Bediako is a saint or is better than the person. No. But at this particular point in time, in the lifetime of the country Ghana, Nana Kwame Bediako is the person who can really liberate us so that we will feel the ease, we will feel the freedom, the economic freedom. Okay, he himself, Cheddar, he's not even someone who is planning to stay in power forever, even for that they are 80. But at this point in time, you need someone. It's just like a sick person who has been taken to the hospital. When you take the sick person to the hospital, sometimes the doctor handling the case realizes that this case, I can't handle it at this point in time. So let's transfer the patient to Kolebu, a higher facility. So at this time where the country is almost sold out, we need a specialist, someone who can really put the country back on the toes. Before, if you can choose a different person again, fine. But where these two duopoly people have taken Ghana to and where we are right now, we are in a dire situation. Ghana is almost sold out. We should have chosen someone who would do an emergency work on the economy to put us back on our toes. But Ghanaians have gone back to this duopoly and expecting that President John Dramani Mahama will do magic, which will never happen. Even look at the policies he's putting out. 24-hour economy, which the systems are not even in place. Some of his communicators don't even have a full understanding of the policy, and some other petty policies that will only make this country spend and spend again. And that is Nana Kwame Bediako's issue. The country continues to continues to spend rather than invest. Invest that will bring us returns. John Dramani Mahama, president-elect, has promised first years are going to go to enter the tertiary free of charge. It is an expense and it's going to be a heavy burden on this country. And before you know, you hear him also saying that he is going to IMF again in this situation. He's talking about cancelling taxes. Is he going to cancel the e-levy, the COVID levy, just to rename or bring up new taxes again? Like this. Anyway, maybe the suffering is not suffering enough. The suffering is not hot enough. So let's pray and hope and wish him the best. But personally, so far as he's someone who still believes in IMF and World Bank loans, someone who won't be able to move out the US military base from here, from past, I'm speaking from his past experience. I mean, our past experience with him. He has been to the IMF before. The US military base been here, and still the Westerners, the imperialists are still dictating to us under his tenure. Then I'm not expecting any change. So far as we are still going to be a quote on puppets to these Westerners, so far as he's going to be a part of the ECOWAS and follow that their frame of work, then personally I am not expecting anything new in this administration. Remember, those of us who stood and fought for Nana Kwame Bediako, God has identified all of us, and he will take us through these 4 years of John Dramani Mahama. And whatever hardships that will come, we will not be part of it, because we're for the right cause. Thank you very much for listening to me, and God bless you all.